I'm almost done, I promise. Once again, I've started a stream at 1 PM and I haven't finished my lunch yet. So how are you? I'm almost done though. I'm eating a sandwich. I am eating an sandwich. No! 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 My sand! The sand in my witch! How could you? How fucking could you? Welcome in Snooze! Welcome in Austria! Welcome in Luda! Welcome in Werewolf! Welcome in Annabelle! Oh, it's nice to see you all! Hold on. Okay. Sandwich devoured. I do also have a nectarine, but that's a problem for later, Kip.
Wow, a gun!
I don't have a gun, though. Hey! Hello! Nice to see you all. How we doing today? Happy Thursday? It's Thursday! It's Thursday! I get to see Chester today! Thank you for the sippy, Lura. A nectarine. A nectarine! A nectarine. The best summer fruit. A nectarine. Oh, I did the worst burp, like, when my mic was off earlier. I kind of wish you guys could have heard it. It was truly awful. Hold on, I will devour this nectarine, actually. While we're opening, while we're chill. Do you guys like the music, by the way? I've been listening to this guy's albums, like, non-stop the past couple of days. It's really relaxing. It's all just very, like, chill, atmospheric stuff. It's very nice. Oh, I am gonna be full of herbals and gurples. I wish nectarines didn't go off so quick. It feels like we buy a pack, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, it's officially summer! We're eating nectarines, and the next day they're all, like, blue and moldy. They're very tasty, though. I think, unfortunately, the best fruits are the ones that, like, get stuck in your teeth the most. I have to floss every time I eat a nectarine. I know this is what you came for, by the way. I know I advertised an art stream, but you were like, oh fuck, I really hope Kip eats a nectarine. Be lucky I'm not closer to the microphone because this shit's some sloppy toppy. I gotta finish this though. You don't understand. I eat fruit every day. And at this point I feel like I have to. It's good for you. Like, my appetite freaks out every single time I take a bite. I'm a big fan of that. Oh fuck, I didn't put my beret on. That's okay, I'll do that in a sec. I'll do that, post-nectarine. Some nom hours. I hope you've all had your lunch or your breakfast. I don't know what time it is where you all are. I hope you've eaten. I hope you are, sated and hydrated. Okay. Done. Finished. Finished my lunch. We can carry on. Oh, let me get my, my beret on. Do I still have the beret saved? There it is. Oh, that makes my forehead look massive. I'm gonna wear the fringe down today. Right, Brandon, to someone be like, no problem, bud. Look after yourself. Not a problem. Not a problem. I'll be here. I'll be your background noise. Me and the nice music until I'm inevitably like, oh, this music's making me sleepy. I'm gonna put something upbeat on, and then we listen to one of the Yakuza karaoke songs. Okay, anyway, I'm making merch today. I had this idea, for like a bunch of Polaroids of like game characters and stuff and show characters, and I sketched a bunch of them out over the convention weekend, so starting those out. Let me get my other monitor up. Other window, rather. I did do a Team Sonic one, but that'll be on the Patreon for now. This is a little sneaky peeky of Polaroids to come. But yeah, I find myself like really motivated. I was very hyped to make a lot of to make some new merch when I go back from the convention. Because it's always the case where like I'll table at a convention and I'll look at other people's tables and I'll be like, fuck! I could be doing that! It's always a struggle, like trying to come up with something appealing, I guess, but also original though. Oh fuck, I need to restock a bunch of keychains before next month as well. Oh god. I have to pay for so much merch. Actually, I need to... let me open a tab so I can do that. I need more bees. I need more bees. I also need more EVs. Acrylic keychain. I don't know if... Sap Creative do 3D charms. I'm gonna have to look into that later. God, why are all of my charms so fucking complicated? I had a great idea for a keychain. Actually, I don't know if I should talk about that yet. Because I have like a bunch of new ideas, but they're all like keychains, so it's gonna be costly, so I don't know if I should do like a Kickstarter or something for them. For like pre-orders or whatever. Yeah, oh, thank you. Oh, more bees. You guys seen my bee chains?
Wow, a gum!
Hey Violet, how are ya? Good afternoon, nice to see ya. Let me get up a picture of the bees, actually. They're my bestseller, I think. Well, they're one of my bestsellers. Where the fuck? I have a million pictures of them somewhere. Where are they? Keychains. There we go. Bees! The bees! Are they cute? Yeah, I'm completely sold out of these now. So I need to get me some more. I'm surprised there are a lot of keychains that I like completely sold out of over the weekend. Because I guess I had like a handful left and then I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll just bring the rest, and then they all sold better. Like a lot better than I thought they were going to. So I gotta do restock, which is my least favorite part. Because I've got to sort out all of the keychain cuts, and then I have to pay for it, and then I have to wait for it to arrive before I can make money off of it again. Yeah. Yeah, I thought about like just designing a bunch of new merch and doing like a pre-order Kickstarter thing. Because I have a bunch of new ideas for like keychains and stuff, which are the most expensive thing I manufacture. Or like I get manufactured rather. But I have some neat ideas, which I think will be
appealing.
I don't know if I want to do those for next month though, because I have a convention at the end of July. And I don't know if I want to just bring what I have already. But the thing is with what I have already is a lot of my best stuff is sold out. So I'm wondering like how worth it that would actually be. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just get like the bees restocked or something. Actually, does Upgradives do 3D charms? Because that's what my Eevee charms. Have I shown you guys the Eevees too? I should show you those as well before like I ramble on about this. Excuse me. One sec. 3D charms. There they are. These. Boop. These ones. You like them? I did a bunch of Eeveelutions, and these are all like 3D charms too. So they have like a front layer, a middle layer, and a back layer. Let me see if I. Oh, here's a good picture. So like if you look at the, you can see like the layers kind of separated here. Also, they're glittery. Yeah, these are pretty much sold the fuck out right now. Let me see. Holographic glow in the dark charms. Ooh. I don't know if they do 3D charms though. I don't think they do. Double-sided? Oh, that's not what I want. Metal charms, clear acrylic, colored pastel, ooh, frosted acrylic. Ooh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna bring this up on screen so we can explore this together because I kind of want to have a. I'm gonna be dicking around on here. Let me see. What are frosted ones? Oh god. Oh, those are cute. Just got like a nice. Oh, I see. Oh, I like those. Should have like a nice texture to them. Those are fun. Fluorescent. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Oh man, I've got to make a lot of new stuff for October, don't I? The weakest link merch? Unfortunately not. How you doing, Carl? Oh man, those are nice.
Pip, you are the weakest link.
Goodbye! Glitter charms? Oh, those are proper spot. Ooh. Oh, those are nice. Holographic. Oh man. Much for you or someone else? For me. Always for me. Yeah, I'm a big fan of these. Are these only one-sided though? I think these might only be one-sided. Glow in the dark. That's pretty. Oh man. Yeah, no, God. God, okay, yeah, no, I think I'm gonna branch out a bit with some of these. I guess I don't know how much these will cost. What's like 50? Remember design, one design. And circle fix, silver finish. We may never know. Cool. Phone charms? Oh, these might be cute. Because a lot of people like these little, oh, these are adorable! Oh, yo! I am the queen. Beans. There's so much I want to get done, but like, my normal, ooh, pastel acrylic. What? Oh, now, oh. Oh. Man, oh, and I can pick the fixing. I thought about doing standees, but I can't speak for how popular they are. I definitely need more sticker sheets. These would be good. Okay, I'll go back to drawing. The person I normally get keychains done through is a Chinese manufacturer, so it takes fucking ages for them to arrive here. Get a badge machine? I have a badge machine. But the thing is I don't have a printer. I need to like print my own designs, but like I don't, I do not have a printer, let alone a good one. Shit's expensive. But yeah, I do have a badge machine. Like a badge, sealer thing. I do have badges. I have a Cricut too, but again, I don't have a printer to print the designs out. Yeah, maybe I'll get back in touch with the manufacturer I used before, because she was really good. And she does like a ton of stuff like the 3D charms that I get made, like a ton of interesting stuff. Is it the kid toy? No. I don't know why I said that so suspiciously. No, it's not. Hi, buddy! Nice to see you. How you doing today? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday day, everyone. You've almost made it through the week. Keep it up, my friends. You're barreling through. I think I'm overthinking these lines. I always do that with Fine Art. No, I'm gonna move on to the next boy. Big the fucking cat! Big the McFucking cat! Sick of winter. Oh, are you in the Australias? Big the cat. Yeah, that's right. I see. Stay cozy, stay cozy. I don't super mind the winter. I like snow a lot. I love the snow. It's just very... It's just magical, man. It's beautiful, and we never see a lot of snow here. I feel like I enjoy every season almost equally at this point. Just purely from like the experience of like seeing a new season like come into place, you know. You see the start of spring and you're like, oh my god, it's amazing, it's beautiful. And you see summer and you're like, oh, it's so nice and warm, that's incredible, and look, all the flowers are in bloom. And then autumn comes along and you're like, oh, it's nice and cool, I can wear my jackets again. Winter comes along and you're like, wow, it's beautiful outside, and I can stay cozied up inside. And then the whole process like starts again. You got a big plush! Aww! Came up from the tropics up north, then moved south. I'm not built for the cold. Oh, that's very fair. Which part of the UK are you from? I'm from the West Midlands. I did used to live up north though. I used to live like in North Yorkshire, and it got very chilly up there. Very, very chilly. I saw like the last year I was living there, I saw like a good bit of snow. It was nice. I went out and I made a snowman, and then I came back the next day and he was gone. He was just reduced to a pile. Someone from Scotland, I hate English summertimes, can't handle this heat. It's been like surprisingly warm the past few years. I don't blame you, I don't blame you. I'll bring one more down. Froggy. Froggy. Froggy's in chat. No, that's not big enough. There we go. I'll do. Froggy. Grew up in the American Midwest. Widmest. The American Midwest, but now I live in Portland, Oregon. I don't know enough about US weather. Well, I have been to the States. I've been to like the extreme weather states, you know? I've been to Florida. I've been to Texas. And then I've been like all the way at the top in New Jersey. Big stretchies. I know that like Seattle is pretty much UK weather. Brutally hot and cold, ugh. See, I don't mind the UK weather because it's like the mid-range, right? You do get like, oh, it's too hot or oh, it's too cold today, but like it's compared to like other places that get too hot and too cold. It's like a mid-range of that. Does that make sense? I know what I'm saying, at least. So tired of being responsible. Why can't I go back to being a goofy child? Fucking word. You can do both. You can be goofily responsible. Oops. You can do your taxes in a clown suit. You can drive to your big business job in a clown car. Who's to stop you? I hope you guys are ready for the whole stream to be me drawing this line. Yeah! I'm glad. Chicago in February is fun. First time I landed there, 3 hours later, blizzard snows on us for 2 days. Holy shit! Pacific Northwest is quickly morphing into little Australian climate. Oh no. I remember. Ooh. From Buzz? Why? Ooh. I have 2 texts right now. One is from my mum asking me what time I'm off to London to see Chester, and another is from Cal from a conversation where we were talking about Rouge the Bat, and he said, as wide as she is tall with tits to match. What time am I off to London, actually? Hold on. I do actually have to keep a track of that, because, I'll have to end the stream accordingly. 5:30. Boop. Oops. Hi, Karen! Last year, around this time, we had 3 straight- Oh, no, that's disgusting! I can't fucking deal with that. I went to, Trieste once, and it was like in the middle of a European heatwave, and it got up to about... did it get up to 40? It was definitely in the mid-30s. And we were staying in an Airbnb with no aircon. And, oh god. It was genuinely fucking awful. Like, that was like the limit of what I could take. We like rented a car just so we could have aircon. Cause also the Airbnb was like right next to a bell tower. So like, from what little sleep I got, I was woken up every morning by the bells chiming. Oh yeah, Crom, how you doing? Happiest Thursday to you. I'm drawing Big the Cat. Everybody's favorite Sonic. Flashbacks to a mosquito-infested hotel room in Venice at the height of summer. Ugh. Oh yeah, we went to Venice that trip as well, and like my one takeaway from Venice was like, wow, it stinks of piss. Like everywhere we went, it just smelled like piss. It was cool. And it was 40 degrees. It sucked. Aircon would only keep my room slightly under. Yeesh! Ay ay ay! Venice is very, very... Yeah, that was my first time going to Venice. I had been to like a ton of other places in Italy, but... That was my first experience in Venice. I was like, damn, it just fucking stinks of piss out here. I think Florence was my favorite place in Italy of the places I'd been. But when I went, I was also like on a really big Assassin's Creed 2 kick. So I was like, oh, I've climbed this building. You know how it is. Am I right, gamers? Big the cat. Big the cat. Cat. Big the cat. You would have thought it's not the best idea to have your sewage in the very water that channels through your entire city. And then people are like, oh, it's so romantic. Let's go on a fucking boat ride through there. And it's like, don't! You're gonna get sick.
Bep.
Excuse me! Oh, look at them. They are so cute. Big the cat is so shaped. Actually, I need to change the shape of his head. Bep. Who beppin'? Who brappin' in chat right now? I haven't seen Barry in a hot minute. I hate that that reminded me. Big the cat is the shitty Sonic Friends saying I forgot. Just like, Hi, Luna! Just like, Charmy the Bee. And Espio the Chameleon. Actually, the entirety of Team Codex. Actually, no! They love Vector! They keep Vector and everything! They're just like, you know what, fuck the rest of them, though. Why do they do that? I've only just noticed that. In stuff like, Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. You can play as, like, Vector and stuff, but you can't play as Espio. Or Charmy the Bee. Is that right, or am I misremembering? I'm on Barry duty today, come and shit. Okay. Good, someone has to do it. Someone's got to keep the reputation up. I feel like I think that because, me and Max were in an arcade the other day, and we were playing an arcade version of Mario and Sonic at the Olympics, and I played as Vector. And I don't think there were many other characters in that vein, you know? It ain't much, but it's honest work. The spice. Come and shit. Maybe I should stop doing so much line art. Wait a minute, I have a better idea. I'm gonna do my line art. I get to see Chester today. Very excited. I haven't seen him in like a whole week. It's fucked up. Wait, is that right? I think that is right, actually. It's only been like a week. Feels like years, man. Oh, yo, I got a lot done today, actually. I did like my finance stuff for the convention. And then I like... Oh my god! I went to the bank so that I could deposit some of the cash I got from the convention, and like the machines were down, so I had to wait in the queue to talk to a real person. And there was a guy ahead of me in the queue, and like, member staff came up to him and was like, "Hi, what are you here for today?" And he was like, I don't know what he was there for, I didn't catch that part, but he was just like, "I was in here for an hour yesterday sorting this out, ba-da-da-da-da, and I'm back here again today, and I'm still waiting in the queue." And she's like, I'll see what I can do. And then he got to the front of the queue, and he was on the phone. And he got called to the desk to talk to someone, and he just kept being on the phone. Like, he was bitching about how he couldn't, like, do shit at the bank or get anything sorted, and he just, like, stayed on the phone when he got called over. Like... Did you see my deal? Yes, I did! I did. I am going to work on it when I'm at Chester's. Actually, for the first thing, should we try like an accent or something on the clothing? Like, what am I thinking? I thought about like another belt. Or like a trim of color or something. I'll do like a paint over or something, like a little paint over, and we can figure something out. But yeah, I'm gonna pack it with me on my little USB, and I'm gonna work on it at Chester's. But yes, I did. But yeah, otherwise, like, good day. It's nice outside, man. I went into Boots, and I got myself some fragrance stuff that I really like, that I haven't had in ages. Good shit. These guys aren't connected, actually. I'm gonna get rid of these. Shloop! Yeah, that's better. Just wanted to make sure, because I'm sure your DMs will be. Oh, yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, don't worry about it. I just had a bit of a rush this morning and I forgot to reply. I do apologize. Oh my god! I sorted some pennies this morning. Sorry, I'm not making this sound very exciting, but bear with me. Okay, while I was sorting out my cash from SunnyCon, I found in my room like a Tupperware tub full of, like a big Tupperware box full of pennies and stuff. And I thought to myself, huh, I'm always like hearing about pennies and stuff that have gone out of circulation for one reason or another and are now worth like a good chunk of change. I wonder if I have any. And sure enough, I might have something. Let me get this up actually. Let me get this up. 1980, what are they called? 1p. Okay, okay. So, this isn't gonna look like anything at first. So, there's a ton of these, like, pennies from the 70s and 80s, right? And this one's 200 quid. The only thing about this, so this one's from 1980. On the front, it says new penny instead of 1 pence, right? I looked on eBay and I'm seeing these anywhere from like a few hundred quid, but there are also some that are sold for like, you know, 3 quid or whatever. Organic coconut sugar without animal why is that in the... Okay, well, so 1980 new penny 1p. Let me look this up. And then there is a, hold on a sec. Do not put my postcode in there. What are you doing? No. Hold on, it's put my postcode on there. Well, it hasn't. It's put a postcode for my city. It's nowhere near me, but... Let me find by... Sort by, You can sort by, like, sold already, and, like, some of the ones that have been sold were, like, a few hundred quid. Sold items, there we go. Okay, okay, okay. So, there's, like, 99p, and then there's 350 quid. You got £1.20, you got 1 pin, you got 99p, 50p, blah 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 blah, 300 quid, sold. 130, blah blah, 100 quid. Here's the kicker. I have about 42 of these. So, I'm at least gonna try to push for like a good price, you know, even if I only get it for like 10 quid a penny. That's good shit, dog. I haven't even finished sorting through all the pennies first. They call them new pennies, but they're like 50 years old. Not very new. Literally, no. The oldest one I have is from 1971. Isn't that fucked up? That is a penny that is, I'm willing to bet, is older than everyone in chat. It's just sitting on my bedside table. Hey! Yo, if I could sell one of those for like a few hundred quid. Bruh. I'd push for all of those. I would push for all of those. I don't care how many people are selling them for like 2 or 3 quid. I'm Papa needs convention tables. Yeah, isn't that fucking crazy? I genuinely almost did a penny sorting stream today. Because I was like, I still have so many pennies left over. What if I just sorted them on stream? Would you guys watch that if I just sorted pennies for like 4 hours? And we can like go over which ones were rare or not. Actually, that might be kind of fun. If we were like looking for rare pennies. I'm kind of into that. Let me see. To be honest, yeah, like, it's the thrill of it, right? You're like, oh my god, this one could be worth however fucking much, you know? How many more do I have fucking tons. No. Focus? Focus. I wasn't gonna stay for Nintendo Showcase, you made it amazing. All I did was scream at Pac-Man. Oh, fucking Pac-Man, man. Then you make a telephone. I don't know about that. Well, I'd look for the funniest names. That's what you do with telephone books anyway, right? That's what they're for. Right? Let's slap some muck fucking colours down. Let's Cream's ear. This is where it gets complicated because I don't know what I'm supposed to be colouring in. Also, that's very sweet, Crow. You guys do flatter me. Big, big the cat. Big, big the cat. Big, big the cat. Big, big the cat. Blitz. I'm concerned that Big is in the background, just looming. He's big. He watches. Always watching. No eyes. That's the blank layer. Okay. This music is nice. Chilling me the fuck out. This is what I've pretty much had. Oh god, awful. Thank you. Those eyes are terrifying. Thanks very much, Big. This is what I've had on repeat for like the past few days. Just working to this. It's been really nice, actually. Okay. It's like it's more saturated, I think. I'm gonna fuck with the colors anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Shloop. Nope. Fill that in. Shloop. 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 Yes? Okay. Effectively been shlooped. Get schlooped on, dude. Get fucking schlooped. His eyes are yellow. Okay. Little oh, like a cat. I get it. It's because he's a cat. Just straight up witchcraft. Not. I'm just using a tool to fill it in. Cream the rabbit. Oh fuck! I didn't draw Froggy. I didn't put in Froggy. What am I doing? Pretty big for a cat. Yo! Yo, you're right! That's crazy. God, I had Froggy in the sketch and I just forgot to draw him. Froggy! Actually. Draw Frog. I am so sorry, everyone. I know this is what you're here for. He has paws. I can forgive you this once, but never again. Draw. One half of. Oh, that's a really good frog. And then I'm just gonna flip him. Perfectly symmetrical frog. As they all are. Perfect. All unsub and all unfollow. That's acceptable. That's reasonable. Hell yeah, dude! Froggy. Froggy. Schloop. Froggy has an actual color scheme, I'm pretty sure. Forg. Fucking Forg. Does it go? Actually, does that go to his mouth? Oh, it does. Like that. Oh, he's so good. He's very excellent. I think he's very polite. It's like a lighter green, actually. Yeah, that'll do. Borg. And then I'll take that yellow. Perfect! Oh, he's beautiful. Look at him. You like him? Okay, now I can look up Cream the rabbit. Great. I love Cream. She's so cute. Sweetest little buddy. Fucking bunny. Fucking bunny. Is that enough? That's enough. Yes. Okay, great. Her gloves are white, because of course they are. Everyone's gloves are white. I'm gonna make them like peachy. It's because she's Cream. I learned of a Sonic character yesterday when I was drawing this out, called Vanilla. Is that Cream's mom? Because she's a body the same as Cream. And looks very similar. The inside of the ears are also this color. I wish to marry Vanilla the rabbit. I think that's her mom? That makes sense. It's like one of the first times they've had like a Sonic character have a parent. Normally they're just kids fucking roaming around, like free roaming on their own. So I'm glad Cream has a mother. Because I did wonder if this 6-year-old was just knocking about on her own. Learning of a Sonic character is a truly awful thing to have happen. Gumpy the Hedgehog or whatever. We should make Sonic OCs. Wait, I've done that before. I had a crocodile. Because of course I did. It wasn't like a serious one though, I just drew it. I think like me and my friends were all designing Sonic OCs, so I made one too. I don't know where the drawing of that is though. Oh, actually, I wonder if I still have that. Let me have a look. Where would it be? That was like a few years ago. I'm very chilled out. 2019? I think it was before then. No, yeah, it was before then. 2017. Where the fuck my alligator? My god. There are some years where I just did so much art. It's insane. I don't think it was 2017 either. Sooner than that? 2016? I will find this alligator. It was really good. I'm pretty sure it was wearing like ass shorts that said juicy on them. Where the fuck was it? There's no way it was this far back. Maybe it was like 2019 or something. 2018? I don't know. I know I said I'd find this, but I'm on the verge of giving up. Oh, there's a lot of Pokemon in here from memory. I want to do that again. I love doing that. Oh, this was cool. Wait, I actually want to show you this. This is a watercolor piece I did. But like I had like a metallic pen as well. So I did some sparklies on it. Kind of missed doing metallics, watercolor stuff. No, I don't know where this alligator is. I'll look for him later. Vector had a crush on Cream's mom in one of the team. Wait, really? Me too. Me too, Vector. Peter sounds like it's about to take off, so I should finally clean the case. That's a good shout. I need to do mine, actually. No, do not search by image. Amy Rose. That's so cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I do have some like sketches I was gonna paint, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Maybe I'll do like a traditional art stream sometime. I think that'd be nice. I'd probably need like another webcam for it though. Which I do not have at the moment, so if I- ooh! Wait. If I- thank you, Crom. If I get another webcam, then I'll do some, traditional art streams. That'd be nice. Those are always relaxing. I used to do tons of traditional. I guess I don't really have the space here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Arm? Oh, right. Let's see. This is nice. This is relaxing. I'm a big fan of these albums that just have waves and raindrops and stuff already in them. Very good design choice. Set that down. And then I need a deep red. Oh, right. That's also the headband. Boop! Okay! The gloves are white. The hammer is... oh, the hammer's got some red on it. In the middle. Fuck, wait. Nice, nice, nice. I'll do the white parts next. Just so I can work inwards. Boop. Oh, and she has gold parts as well, doesn't she? Does she have a gold thing around her neck, or did I just make that up? I potentially just made that up. Oh no, it's like, it's white. Why did I do it that way? You know what, it's fine. It's fine. There we go. It always goes fine, like, pretty much up until I start doing the shading, and then I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's give it all we got. Her eyes are green. Okay. Sonic! Sonic Hedgehog! Ah, she also was yellow on the hammer. That's done. Wait. Wait. Flats. Wait. 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 Done! There we go. Beautiful! Hold on. Big stretch. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Now. What is oh shoot, I didn't do the handle. The flats were not done. I lied to you. The hammer handle is also yellow. Okay. Okay, now the flats are done. The next stage is shading? I don't know how I want to shade it. I did do a Sonic one that had like a sunset going on. Maybe I'll do another sunset-y kind of thing. Like a nice fruity one, bit fruity. That looks kind of sinister actually. So maybe the light's shining on them. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. And then I'll do like a colored overlay, I think. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Oh, I like that a lot, actually. I don't know where the fuck my light source is, but we'll figure it out as we go. Let me do... I'll do some shadows. Not the hedgehog. That's way too dark. And not saturated enough. Maybe like that? You know what? It'll work. We'll find a way to make it work. Delicious. Nice and soft. Cream is so cute. I wanted to draw cheese in here too, but I think I ran out of space. Beautiful. Superior small friend. There was like a natural spot for him on top of Big's head. If I was gonna put cheese in, cheese would be somewhere like near cream, right? But no space. Only one room for one small friend. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Froggy. Actually, if it's coming from here, would you even see? Okay, I'll shade him a little bit. Delicious. Delectable. don't remember the last time I've had such like a relaxing stream. This is nice, man. Should talk in the ASMR voice for the whole stream. I think I've just been really motivated to do art since I got back from the convention. No, you're right, actually. Fuck me. No, yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. What was I talking about? Before that rude interruption. Oh yeah, I feel like really hyped to do art since I got back from the convention. Which is really nice, cause... Hi 44, nice to see ya! How are you today? Happy Thursday. Brain empty criminal energy. No, you know what, that's fair. That's very fair. Homesick? Homesick? As in like homesick, or you are at home from work because you're sick? But yeah, no, it's been nice, cause like, I felt like for ages I'd kind of lost a bit of a passion for drawing, and it's kind of sparked back up again. Since I got a bunch of sketches out, it's nice. I knew it would never, like, go permanently, but... At home and sick. I see, I see. Oh, look after yourself. You've happened to join me on, one of the more relaxing streams, so... Let this cure you. Let this cure what ails you. I thought I was getting sick this morning. I woke up a little stuffy, but... I seem okay now. But also cause like, everyone I stayed with at the convention at least got a little bit sick. So I was like, well, I'm next. I'm surprised I haven't. I'm normally the first to get sick. I want to coordinate you when I debut them all so you can be there for it. Oh, that'd be fun! Oh, that'd be really nice, yes. Even if I can only be there for a little bit, I'd love to see. I'd love to know what everyone thinks of it. When they see it in action and stuff. No, that's not correct. Like here. It'd be nice to do like a big painting again, while I've got a bit of a spark for drawing. I used to do a lot of those on stream. They're tiring, man. Sleepers, weepers. Shut the devil with my friends so very bright. Ooh! I'm very flattered. Oh, that's really sweet. I'm glad. Gloves. I don't know why shading these gloves is so nice. Hold on. Stretch a clock. Ooh. Lollipop. Delectable. Ow. Mmm. Strawberry. Oh. It's so nice making new prints again. It's been a while, man. Been a hot minute. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're good. These vibes are very pleasant. They are, aren't they? I'm having a good time today. Absolutely delectable. Significantly mellowed. Come on in. Take a load off. Have a seat, have a drink. Oh, this weekend I want to sit with Chester, have a drink and write some comic. I think that'd be nice. I haven't written any in a hot minute. Well, since, I guess this time last week, because I was writing some in Newcastle, but... Slightly upset at the fact that my meanness is nullified by calm harp. Your weakness. You're like the three-headed dog in Harry Potter. I really like these albums. They're very, like, repetitive, but it's just... I don't know. Just nice, isn't it? Just mellow. You've turned nice. Gone into nice mode. Delicious lollipop. Caged. God fucking damn it. I told you guys that I saw him again, didn't I? At like the last big party I was at. And like he kept trying to talk to me and I just kept walking away. Delicious. Bim 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 bum 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 bum. Yandere Amy? She looks a little scary, but when the lighting kicks in, it'll look fine, I promise. She's not supposed to look so scary. Sweet and innocent Amy. She has one passion in life, and it's Sonic. She does look a little fucked up right now. I'll yassify her. Sorry I'm so quiet, I'm snacking right now. I mean, it fits the vibes though. The silence, not the snacking. It's nice and mellow. We're hanging out with Team Rose. I'm going to crunch this lollipop very loudly into the microphone. Just to disrupt the mellow vibes. Hi, Wario! It's going lovely, thank you. We're having a nice chill time. I'm about to ruin it. Ooh, tasty. UTBH. That is UTBH. Tasty. Okay, I'm done. I promise. Continues to munch. she'll stop looking scary. You're supposed to do Nukem, is that right? Oh, we were talking about someone like that the other day, I think. We're like, oh, this... Oh, no. It was when I was in Newcastle. And we were watching, I put on the TV and Say Yes to the Dress was on, and it was my first time seeing it, but Lily said she had watched it before. And she was like, oh yeah, the narrator, was like one of the voices of Sonic. And I was like, no fucking way! John St. John? That's a great name. John of St. John. Jean St. Jean. Yeah, I'm Sonic. He's come kind of a dickhead. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. So mellowed. Oops. I don't know why I say oops every time the pen pressure, like, switches off. Because, like, it's not my doing. I think I'm also oopsing at the making a big streak across my artwork. God damn it. Super now with another voice actor was making money off of doing memes. That's horseshit, but that is really funny. Froggy. Bum 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 bum. Nice. Okay. Oh, Froggy. I forgot about Froggy again. Unbelievable. Absolutely remarkable. This boy knows so many things.
You do an art fight this year, Kip, old buddy, old pal?
Art fight? Art fight? Hi, Catlick, how are you? I don't know what that is. So probably not. Bum, 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 bum. Orange lighting. Let me get the highlighter. Maybe I will change that shading a little bit. During the entire month of July, 2 teams get together and attack each other by drawing each other's team's characters. I've seen people do it, I think. I've definitely seen tweets with someone being like, art fight with so-and-so, but I didn't know it was like a month-long thing, a month-long endeavor. I don't know what I want to do for these eyes. Probably will change that, actually. Yeah, I did wonder. I was like, oh, is this just like an art trade or something? I guess so, though. Maybe it's getting even more. Yeah, she kind of is. I probably need to change the shading. Let me erase this. I need that color back. There it is. Bum, bum, bum. She looks a little menacing already because of the gradient over her, but I kind of need that to be there. Maybe seems to— I know she does. I know. What's that hat? Oh, the one I'm wearing? Yeah, I'm wearing a beret. I thought you were talking about Froggy. For a hot second. Actually, maybe I do get rid of that. No, it's too atmospheric. I can't get rid of that. Art fight is ranked? I don't want to do competitive art. That doesn't sound like my kind of thing. Schloop. Schloop. Schloopy. He's wearing Hypnotoad. He's being brainwashed. Schloop. Why does people really focus on the counter side, just see the other team as a list of people you can make art for fun? I see, I see. Still, I think I probably had— Aww, thank you, Catlick. I am probably much too busy. Yeah, it's good, yeah. It's nice it's an annual thing. Thing is, I'd love to do shit like Mermaid and like the what's the October one again? Oh? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Ugh. I'd love to do shit like that, but I'm always too busy. I used to do them a lot. Yeah, I used to do them a lot, but no time anymore, dog. Oh, just to keep me humble. This is a nice vibe. I think the last time I did like an— Oh, did the music just stop? Video pause, continue— Yes!
Wow, a
keep
gun!
watching. Sheesh. Last time I did an art trade was like 2019 or something. Oh no, 2018 maybe. I did one with Sunny. It's a long ass time ago. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know how to get the gloss in the eyes right. It's never regard to the other person will draw something in revenge. It's about giving up. I see, I see. Hmm. An interesting concept. Shoop. I still don't really like how Amy looks in this. But oh, that sitting upright. What I need to do, I think, it's pretty much just the shading on the eyes. One sec. It might be a little better at least. Maybe? Yes? No? Maybe? That might be good. And then I'm gonna change the color of this actually. Pink's quite nice. That's a little better. Let's try... Yeah, some nice pinks. That's better, that's less menacing. They have an entire website for it? That's weird. Like, I remember seeing it. Seeing, like, some bits and pieces of it last year. But I thought it was just between, like, a couple people. I didn't know it was a, annual thing either. That's nice. Oh, maybe if I fill this out more. It's massive? No kidding. Interesting. I'll have to keep an eye out for it this year. Because I know I definitely have a couple friends who at least might participate. Seeing as they participated last time. Can't believe people still draw. Yeah, fucked up. Immensely fucked up. Can you believe it? Fucked up behavior. This is so nice and mellow. This is so relaxing. I'm just having a nice time drawing some Sonic characters. It's really fun drawing these guys actually. This is like one of the first times I've drawn like Sonic art unironically. Or like, properly, I guess? Because like most of the time it's been like, oh, it draws Sonic from memory or whatever. Yeah, we just vibing. It's nice. We got the vibe going on. Sonic but among us. Sonic's always among us. In our hearts. In our mind. Actually, not one there. No, 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 no. Schloop. Schloopy. I was going to install dogs today so that we could play that afterwards, but I'm kind of really into drawing. been really, it's weird to say it considering I'm a self-employed illustrator, but I've been really into drawing this week. Can't remember if I said it already, but I received bad but good news at uni today. Oh, I remember reading that in the Discord, but I was in the bank at the time, and I got called to the counter, so I didn't finish reading it. I started reading your comic earlier, and I'm obsessed. Oh, you're gonna have to let me know what you think when you finish it. I'm very excited. I can't wait. I hope the people who bought my comic at the convention, like, let me know what they think. It's got 100 that- wow! Oh, that's a hell of a lot. Amy's still big scary? Ah, that's okay. I've got to do her eyes yet. We'll get there. We'll get there with her. She'll mellow out. I wonder how many more books I have left, like, stored in my room. Because I've been running out of a lot of stuff lately. I've run out of bead chains, I've run out of, like, Umbreons, Espeons, and Sylveons. Shit, dude. I'm probably not going to be able to get the 3D charms done in time for, like, next month's convention, so maybe that'll be like an October endeavor. Did I play through the entirety of Balan Wonderworld in one sitting? Oh, wait, I do know that game, vaguely. I don't know anything about it, though. How long is it normally? Curriculum changed at some point while I was away in hospital? So I'm missing 2 classes, but I get to start the masters anyway. Oh, okay. Oh, so not so bad. That's alright. Hi, Shrimp, how are ya? I'm doing lovely, thank ya. Lovely jubbly. We have a very mellow vibe going on today. It's nice to see you. How are you doing? We are chilled the fuck out here. "12 hours? Ugh, that's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. Speaking of me, Minion Marathon because of the new movie, that's a better thing to do than play that game. I don't know anything about, like, how that game plays or anything. What's it like? You doing alright? That's good to know. Good to know! We'll come in, grab a pew. A pew 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 pew. Have a seat and chill out. We're mellowing by the waves today. Dun, 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 dun. Like shittier ukulele? Yeah, woo. Jump is X. Square, circle. Oh. Okay. Yeah, woo. Yeah, fucking woo. Let me look that up, actually. I've seen this guy. I know the look of this fella. I think he looks very cool. I hate that it looks nice, but then it's like 18% likes this game. Seems like a game, but it does. It really- I hate to admit it, but it really does. I play games with a lot of crunch. One of the last times I saw actually no, that might have been the last time I saw Sunny in person. They said to me like, "Oh, I have a game I saw the other day I wanted to recommend to you because it seems like you play the the crunchiest pieces of shit sometimes. They were just like, yeah, like you play normal games sometimes and then like you'd be like, okay, let's move on to the next game and it'll be the worst fucking thing. I was like, damn, you're right, but... Sonny would never swear. Sonny... I don't know how they keep it together on stream because they really do swear quite a lot in person. Gameplay of the Stream Mario Odyssey was made by Square Enix. I see, I see. LOL! You know what? I never played Mario Odyssey either. I really wanted to, but... It looks good. Looks good as hell.
Good hell.
Nice. Glossy eyes. Has anyone completed the old challenge? The old challenge? We're playing Portal 2 for the millionth time on Switch and mamma mia, what a game. Oh yeah, you know what? I wanted to play through the single player of that again because me and Chester did the multiplayer like semi-recently. To get the lull over your head. Ah, it doesn't go in a random position anymore, unfortunately. It just goes in the middle. I feel like someone must have at some point. You're remodding Skyrim again? What are you putting in? I hate whenever I go into like Nexus and all the Skyrim mods are like big titty companion. Make Lydia's tits bigger. Drew a knife? It's not very good. You know what? I haven't seen it, but I think it's perfect. Yeah, a lot of people want to play video games, but like JO at the same time. Like, charge their crystals, you know? Two birds, one stone. Got shit to do. At something close to a near-death experience? The cat Maker stepped on my bad knee and then stood on it, seemingly pressing down as hard as she... Why the fuck are cats like this? Whenever our cat, like, wants to jump on the back of the sofa and there's someone laying it, she'll use their stomach as a springboard. Jenna woke me up again this morning. She sits next to my face and purrs and dribbles. And yells at me. She's getting really good at learning how to say hello. Well, like in response to people, I mean. Because you say hello to her and she goes, eh-er. She's very talented. Sometimes my cat bites my nose. This is why we keep them downstairs when we're sleeping, because they just don't let us sleep. The one of them, like... Well... Jenna will happily sleep in my room every night if she could. She's been pissed off at me lately because I haven't been in the house as much. Like, I've been working or going to Chester's, and she doesn't like that. But like, if I let her sleep in my room, she will like go to sleep. And then she wakes up in the middle of the night and realizes I haven't taken her downstairs yet, and then she starts purring. And she purrs so loud that it wakes me up again. And I'm like, okay, go to sleep, and then that cycle repeats. And then she just likes to lie on, like, on top of the pillows next to me, so she'll always be next to my head. And if I roll over in the night, it might disturb her, and then she'll like get up and shuffle around again and stuff. But the other one is like basically attached to my mum, just 24/7. And she always has to, like, if my mum's like, hold on, let me draw a diagram. If my mum's like, my mum will sleep like this, right? With just on her side. There's the pillow. My mum will sleep like that, and this cat will have to sleep like right here. So if my mum like rolls over in the night, she'll jump over her in the middle of the night. Just fucking leap over her and wake her up. The cat? Oh, I read that. My hairy cat wakes me up by laying down next to my face and groom my face till I get up. Oh, that's so cute. That's so sweet, though. Total wipeout cat. They're bastards, both of them. Evil beasts, but very sweet. Very sweet and cuddly. We've never had cats that are so cuddly. Dun, 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 dun. Jenna will like... Jenna's the one who's attached to me, Jess is the one that's attached to my mom. Jenna will, like, batter my mum. Like, she will not lay a claw on me, but she'll batter the shit out of my mum. Which is very mean. So there have been times in the past where my mum's been like, okay, you can sleep in my room, and then, like, in the middle of the night, if my mum rolls over, Jenna will just fucking whoop, smack her. They're very good and polite. Elder cat Mika will claw my expensive ass computer chair until I let her on my chest. Jenna will, she likes just clawing the expensive carpet that we have on the stairs. Actually, it's not necessarily expensive, it's just new-ish. So my mom got her, like, scratching posts, and she sleeps on them, and then gets up and starts clawing the stairs. Cats are like, do you know what? So true, bestie. What was I gonna do? I was gonna see if, like, a gloss over the eyes would help. Actually, wait. Let me add. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I can hear a pigeon. Woo 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 woo. Choppa 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 choppa.
Wow, a gun!
This is not helping her look less scary. Wait, maybe... What am I doing? Hold on. Focus. I'm too mellowed out by the music. It's getting worse. It is getting worse. It is getting a lot worse, actually. I don't mind that. Maybe I should just do her eyes the same way I've done Cream's eyes. That might be better. I think that's kind of cute. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. That might be worse, actually. Why does she look like that? Who could have done this? Dun, 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 dun. I'm too chilled out. Cold, dead eyes. Sonic, where are you? I don't mind it too much. I don't mind it too much. I mind that a lot less than I mind the color dyes. So I realize this is an awkward angle. I'm looking at the monitor in front of me, which has like this opening out of the window. Let me get this sort of color. And I was gonna like go over the eyes. See if I can make them look kind of glossier. But I don't know how this will work, so it's gonna be a solid maybe. Could be worse. It could be worse. You know what? As everything goes, as it goes, I don't mind it. It's gotta be like not like that. Something like that? Actually, I don't mind that at all. That's not bad. That one's bad. The hard light's the best, I think. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Just to like mellow it out a little more, you know? Now Big looks like the scariest one, which is acceptable, I think. It suits, you know? No. Maybe no. Maybe I no. No. Maybe I no. Maybe no. Maybe I yeah, Pig is just creeping. Good for him. You know what? Good for him. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I want some like sharp, bright parts. Can I make, does this look, that doesn't look too bad, actually no. No, I changed my mind. Just want some nice areas of contrast, I think. Oh, I'm on the wrong eraser. Oh my god. I miss Chester. Fucked up that he has to work today. Immensely fucked up behavior. Let me get another. Actually, no, I might as well just do this from scratch. Gonna get myself another multiply lay going on. Maybe this sort of color? Need to make it bigger than you already are that way, Chester could be a sugar baby. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. I'm just planning on winning the lottery, actually. I think that might be easiest. I want to win the lottery so that Chester can be my sugar baby, and so that, like, my mom can retire and never have to worry about money again. And so that, like, I could pay for my friend's rent and stuff. Hi, Mike, how are you? What a pleasure, how you doing? You've caught us at the mellow hour. We're chilled the fuck out here. You're a little whore. My friends cheered me up and now I'm whore again. Oh, that's nice. That's good. I'm sorry to hear you were whore, but I'm glad to hear that you're whore. Most cheesing. Dun, 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 dun. Aw. Hi, Saki, how are ya? Thank you very much, bud. I'm dressed to impress today. Namely, mime. Wee, I am the mime. Give me that coloring tool, it's maybe completely unstoppable. Isn't it the fucking best? Like, my god, it saves me so much time. I think that's bad. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait to start mine and Chester's comic. Like, drawing it out so that I can use it again. It's so good. Dun, 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 dun. Part of the reason I go so quick on this line draw is so coloring takes a few sec. God, it's the fucking best. Yeah, no, I adore it. I'm delighted you're putting it to good use. Thank you for my life. Oh, you're so welcome. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Is that everything? Yeah, more or less. Then I'm gonna change it up a little bit so that it doesn't look so intense. Okay, let's see. Nice glow. Strongest cute, thank you! Oh, thank you, my dearest. I'm doing like a ton of Polaroid style pieces that I want to turn into prints. So I'm starting with some song. Some sang! What was I gonna do? Oh, I have this cool like automated noise thing. Hold on. Boop! There we go. That's a little intense, but let me lower that. That's nice. Delectable. Sank Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hog.
I did finish the Sonic one. I'm not gonna show it on stream just yet. Can't wait to read your table. I can't wait to get like a ton of new merch together for that convention. Actually, let me bring this up here. See how it fares. I was talking about this earlier, but I can't wait to get like a bunch of new keychains and stuff. Get like a bunch of like stickers back in stock as well. I want to like completely change up my table for October. That would be ideal. Buying out your entire stock of Worm on the String keychains. I don't have that many left, actually. Stickers and keychains. I had an idea for- no, I was gonna talk about this earlier, then I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't talk about it because it's kind of a surprise. I just have ideas in mind for merchandise that maybe I won't spoil. Every sipper gets a worm. It was so weird, because like, normally every time people see those keychains, they're like, haha, worm on the string. But at SunnyCon, whenever anyone saw one, they were like, "Why am I seeing worms everywhere?" Tell me how much money I need to put aside. I don't know. You think I know? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, like, before MCM is probably put like a pre-order, I'm probably gonna do like a sort of Kickstarter for new keychains online. Because, I don't know how much it's all gonna cost me, and I'd rather like gauge interest on how much people want them first, so I might do like a pre-order Kickstarter first. But it's got some exciting stuff. Oh, I should do one of these, hold on. Hold on, wait. Also, I can't tell you how much money you need to put aside. I don't know what you're gonna want. Boop. Delicious. One of my favorite MCM memories was you making a bunch of cards and then sending pics out to people who were coming so we could pre-select. Yeah, oh, I remember that. I finally sold every last one of my plushies at SunnyCon. Because, like, I had a bunch of, like, Hetsus left over. And they finally all found homes. I was very happy. They all found places to live. No, stop. There we go. I'm going to the lighting. I am simply doing my best. What is it about this I'm not sure of? Couldn't tell you. Is that okay? That's fine. That could stay. This darker shadow on the other side with how bright the light is. Yeah, I think you're right. There's something like there's not enough contrast or something. I'm gonna lower that a little bit maybe. Whoops. No. Just that. Yeah, I think you're right. Hold on, let me... What layer is that on? Well, I guess we'll never know. I got rid of some of the darker shadows because it made Amy look too scary, but I might need it. That's too muddy. That's way too muddy. Let me think. Maybe just like a overlay over Amy or something. Just to bring her into the foreground a little more. It's way too saturated. Let me do a rough one first, and then if it works, we can do it properly. Spooky. I don't mind it actually. She does look a little frightening though. Nope. nice and intimidating late. No, you're right, you're right. Let's try this. That's not bad, actually. I don't mind that. It doesn't even need to be super accurate because if it bleeds into anywhere else, you either can't super notice it or it helps, so... let me get rid of some of the muddiness here, actually. Yeah, that's way too intense without that. How is that? How is that? Maybe more sparklies. So glad I don't have school for another 2 months because art streams always maybe want to do bigger pieces. I'm first of all very flattered. Second off, I was just saying about how I'm really happy because going to a convention kind of gave me a little spark to do some more original stuff. Well, I say original stuff, I'm doing fan art right now. I mean like more stuff for like conventions or my own benefit rather than like commissions and stuff. Oops. It's nice. It's very nice. I'm glad you guys enjoy art streams as well. This is the first time in a while I've been really pumped to do an art stream. Well, this week in particular, I was like, oh yo, I could do 2! Okay. How is this? Do you be so comfy about it? Yeah, it's nice in here. It's very nice. I'm gonna have a big stretch while I look at this and think. I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's too bad at all. Watching other people draw is always very motivating for me. That's the same for me. I like watching speed paints and stuff. If ever like I'm out of a funk. I don't think you're too bad. Aww. Luna. You know what? Yeah. There's my verdict on this one. A solid yeah. I gotta do the nice. I'm gonna do some nice handwriting. If I can. It's gonna be tough. Nope, not like that. T. Imagine having nice handwriting. No. T. 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 The jury reconvenes. Your Honor? Yeah. Oh, it's because I'm using the highlighter pen. You know what? It suits. It suits. Mwah! Team Rose. I don't like that. Wait, I don't like the R specifically. Doctor handwriting? I do. I have doctor handwriting. I've never, ever liked my handwriting. Shit, kitty on the litter box. Oh shit. Team Rose. No, I can do better than that. Team R. This is the hardest part. It's just writing anything. Team Rose. Team Rose. Team Rose! You know what? That's fine. I don't mind that. What layer is this? Yeah. That doesn't look... That somehow doesn't look too bad without the line art. I kinda don't mind that. Why does that... That looks... I don't mind that. Why the fuck? What is it about that I don't mind? I don't know. Just nice solid blocks, you know? Good shit. It's almost tempting to try and work it like that. Cool. Oh, thank you. Color that line out and put it on multiply. That's... yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. That lines, it looks warmer. It's for sure like a morning sunrise. Cream is also missing her eyes. I wonder if I can make it work like this. It does need some form of line art. Hold on, let me keep it like this for a hot second and like... Let me see what I can do. It does need like some form of line work at certain points, I think. Just to distinguish shapes, but... Otherwise, like... This needs to be under there. There we go. It's not a bad lineless style. I think it's because of the noise over the top. If I got rid of the noise... Yeah, like it's messy as fuck without the noise. Actually, I mean, it's not terrible, but... It's just a lot better with it. If we can clean it up, then sure. Honestly, yeah, let's give it a try. It might work really well. Should I get rid of those light edges? I don't know if the light edges... I mean, the light edges are kind of helping in some places. Do I want to be doing this, or... Oh, but it looks so good without the line art somehow. Yeah, no, we're gonna try this. Man. It's kind of frustrating, because it's like, oh, like... It looks better if I do something that I didn't intend to do from the start. But at the same time, it's like, who gives a shit? It's still my art. If this works out, I'm gonna have to change the one that I've already done. Because, like, it's lined. Let's make a different save. I don't really need to make a different save if I've got all the layers, but... it's nice and crispy. This one looks, it looks a lot more retro, I guess. I think that's what makes it, like, suit the style so much. It's so smooth.
So smooth.
Looks great. Oh, thank you. Actually, yeah, that's fine without. Cream with no eyes is really good. That's some fucking fear right there. Fear. Cool. Delectable. I kind of like that. It's because it's not a sonic. It's not a solid black. Just like dark enough. Yeah, you know what? I don't mind that one bit. Where was her second eye? There, maybe? That's very uneven. Thank you. Thank you, me. High five, brain. This is very soft. Very soft indeed. Oh no, not like that. Visually comforting. That's very sweet. It's very different, I think, to how I've ever done a piece before, but it's nice. Fills me with rage. Hi, Paris. Nice to see you. You fill me with rage. Oh, there we go. If I give her like a little... If I give them like an edge to distinguish them from like other characters, then that's not so bad. Boomp. Cream does look kind of horrific at the moment, but that's fine. It will be fixed. Cream looks like a Five Nights animatronic. Quilliam. No problem, Mike. Enjoy yourself, bud. I'll talk to you later. Rare insults. It's got the vibe, though. Like, you'd see her in the background of, like, an old photograph or something, and then she appears at, like, your bedside the next morning. Come on. I forgot to outline Amy's hands. That's okay. These kind of need to be distinguished because they're just lost otherwise. Maybe with a different color? Actually, that's not bad. Hmm. How is this comparatively? Honestly, I think it does look better. It just needs like some light outlining. Blalang. How does it look with less noise? No, it's definitely better with all the noise. She needs less lip. Less mouth. Oh, there we go, that works. Maybe I'll give this make this one a little darker. Yeah. That's not bad. God, this music is so nice. This kind of looks better. Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm fucking with it. You know what? I don't mind it, not one bit. I'm fully debating whether or not I should do it to the other one that I did now. Because, like, this genuinely does look better. Get that little flicky flick. Actually, nah, maybe not there, but like here. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. Yeah, no, I like it. It's interesting. It certainly has character. It's cute. Yeah, it's a lot softer than the last one. I like it. Definitely prefer this, I think. It's just softer. Gentler. Need to give it like a few more edges, maybe. Just so like the important stuff sticks out. And you can make out all the shapes and stuff. That frog is a yeah, he needs this makes like a really good icon. And changes to my icon on all my social media. Yeah, he looks good. Oh? I guess the music stopped again. Video pause, continue what? Yes! Motherfucker. I'm listening to this. It really foes. It really does. It really foes. Oh, that's where her thumb was, I remember. His hand might be a little awkward because of how limited the line art is. How much there is to it. But that's okay. It's not exactly the focus. I think there's enough that you can figure out what's happening. Maybe I'll get rid of that thumb, actually. It's kind of bothering me. Eradicate Amy's thumb. try this out. Yeah, I like that better. Cool. Let's give this a little more. Just so that the shapes are visible, I guess. Delectable. That's better. Cool. I think I'll keep that sharp edge there. I think that suits. Hence our opinion even not us. Yeah. Yeah. That's very like, without us talking about the hardest thing to draw, that's like the one thing that always comes up. Hands and feet. Awful, dreadful. I don't mind hands so much anymore. Shoes are difficult. Shoes are kind of a pain in the ass. There we go. There we go. Cool. She's got a hammer. Oof, I'm thirsty. It's raining. It smells nice. Delicious. Cool. Back here, I don't want to. Is that what I think it is? Oh. We have this cat in our neighborhood. Tiny little black cat. Who, like, I hear him every now and again because he runs around the street crying for attention. Like, nothing's wrong. Nothing's ever wrong. He just cries. Excuse me. Sometimes when I'm streaming, I'll just hear ow, 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 ow in the street. I'm like, oh, there he is. And then, like, people will go up to him and he'll run away. He's a good boy. I don't think those are dark enough, but I do like the purple against the green. Oh, that's way too dark. Bum, 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 bum. It's just like me. He's just like me, for real. Oh, hell yeah, Froggy. 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 Oh my god, what a guy. What a fucking guy. Frog. Hell yeah. Yeah, you know what? This was better than the line-out one. Good shit. Maybe a couple more edges somewhere. Yeah. A little bit more, just so they really stand out, like, next to each other, I think. I don't want them to get, like, blended together in a big, Team Bros soup. Nice. What's going on here? Oh, I see what's going on there. Actually, I'm gonna fill in the rest of that. Yeah, the hammer's a little bit wonky as well. Nice. Oh, hell yeah, actually, I like this. A distinguished gentleman. A fine friend. Hell yeah, you know what? I like this a lot more. I'm looking up at the other monitor again. There we go. What do we think? Maybe a few more. Just so Amy stands out against Big. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I like it. I think that's good, to be honest. That could work. As long as it is, distinguishable as Team Rose. We're good. It looks very Polaroid-esque. I think that suits the vibe more, doesn't it? Suits the style more. I've now read the graphic novel. Look it up. Did I take? Yes! Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Well, what did you think? I mean, that's review in itself, but you know. Maybe you cried because you were just so goddamn bored. Good shit, nice. I'm glad, I'm very glad. Thank you again for buying it, I really appreciate it. It ate an entire year of my life. Good shit. Today? Yo, read it right now. Give us the live reaction. I'm gonna give her a little light a bit here. That's too light. I can blend it. Nice. Nice! Shoop! Let me round out this cheek actually. I don't know why it's so bumpy. I can soon grab it on this, so I'm gonna read it again sometime. Yeah, I like, if ever I buy a new comic or something, I pretty much always read it in one sitting. I love getting new comics, man. Consume. That's a good way of putting it. Devour it. That's sharp enough, I think. Maybe a little more on Cream's hand. And then... Boof! Yeah, I think I like this. Yeah, no. Stop fucking with it. I think it's good. I think it's good. Let me get the, that's what it looked like with the line art, which is... Oh, wait, no, that's like underneath the layer we just made. So let me get that and pop that there. Or not. Okay. Yeah, boo. How do people not read it in one sitting? Yeah, no, I'm very much a read it in one sitting kind of person. There we go. What do we think? might have to do this for the other one I did. I did do a Sonic one, but actually I do have that queued on Twitter. Maybe I'll get it off Twitter so I can adjust it accordingly. Yeah, there you go. Is that out of my schedule now? It is. Despite all your rage, you are still just a rat in a cage. Bit that got me was the breakdown when the documents came with the I actually, like, when I first wrote that, it didn't have anything to do with the documents in it. Sorry, I went on Twitter to, like, take down a scheduled tweet, and then I just started reading tweets. Okay. Team Rose! Good job, everyone. Delicious. Oh, we done some good fucking work today. I have another piece I wanted to do. Where is it? I have a bunch of Polaroid shit, but I'll probably work on those throughout the week. As that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. Only one frog symbol at a time. No, that, you know what, that's fair. Oh, yes, I have a document just called Girl Alert. Yo, Girl Alert. It's just some woman.
Oh, yo, fucking Girl Alert.
How do I want to do this? I've been experimenting with like a new line art style. Because I think there's like a new style I was gonna go for when I start illustrating the comic. Oops, not that. So I wanted to like play around with it first, but I don't know if I want to do it for this one. Maybe I will. There is no object to transform. You would say that. Do I believe you? No. Got this nice pen. It's very thin, but very sharp. Very stabilized. But it's nice. Very, very nice. This is what I drew my imp character with. Oh, I did some more, like, character concept art as well. Actually, do I want to paint this one? Yo, I don't know what the fuck I want to do with this one. Maybe I will paint it, that might be fun. Did I don't think I've, like... I don't think I've even shown it on Patreon yet, so I don't know if I can show you guys. But I designed another character. And I'm quite happy with how he's turned out. Hi, good to see you, bud. How you doing? Cleansed? Are we feeling clean? Are we feeling cleansed of your sins? Still noisy blue Sunday. Yeah, no, that's the main thing. It's clean now. Noisy but clean, just like me. What am I doing? God, how I want to play dogs. Do I have a GBA emulator, don't I? Wonder if I can download that right now. Just accept your sins. That's good advice. I do have a GBA emulator. Above my pay grade. Oh, it's GBA ISO. I've been on this page before. Do I already have this? Games. Magician's Quest, Sims Herbs. Maybe I don't. Bum ba da 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 dun dun da da dun da 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 dun dun da da dun da 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 dun dun. There we go. If that downloads in time, then we'll have a quick gaming intermission. Because, God, I want to play it. Shut up! Who am I arting? Girl! I'm drawing woman. Thanks for asking. Woman from the depths of my imagination. Do you like her? She makes the girl card noise when you go near her. Plump! Plump! Yo. Dog's already finished downloading. That's fucked up. He's so free. Oh, thank you. She is GF. I see so many people drawing like pretty pin-up girls and I was like, oh, I want to play. I want to play. I want to draw women.
I want to play the woman drawing game.
No, I don't want to draw shoes though. This is a pickle. Kitty went to the litter box to fat shit on the entire house. Hell yeah! Hell fucking yeah! If you take a fat shit and your entire house doesn't just stink afterwards, like, was it even worth it? Posing proportions. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, we fat shit. Yeah, woo! I always have trouble making interesting poses, I feel. Who in chat done a fat shit today? Oop. Uh-oh, stinky. What if, like, no. Thought about it, but no. Oh shit, so fat it walks. Maybe later, that's fair. Put some time aside today to take a fat shit. Wasn't a good time, but the fat shit was. Oh, okay. Alright. I mean, that happens. Self-care. Self-care is taking big dumpy. Yep, no, it's time to change the music. Kip OST. Oh, come on. You can't just put this in my recommended and not expect me to play it every time I see it. Who up in Lady? Oh, we are up in Lady! I just feel sleepy on Kip stream times, so it's hard. I wasn't exactly, helping the first 2.5 hours by making a very relaxed environment, but I got better. I got better, I'm over that now. We're back to normal, Kip. Yeah, this is yeah, it's perfect for this piece. She is up in lady. She is the lady. This is my love, all for you. Sofa. Yeah. Yeah. Every night. Do not have words for how much I love seeing people sketch and work it up into something tight. I thought that said up into something lady. My brain is poisoned. I keep comparing my own sketches to other people's finished pieces and help see my people. Oh yeah, totally. I mean, no, I'm exactly the same. Seeing like, I see people's finished pieces. I'm like, fuck, dude. So to get all serious art feelings while we're up in lady, nah, it's fine. Being up in lady is like it's about what you make it about, you know. The recording part in the comic is giving me a very— oh, you are reading it now. Oh, keep it going. You're almost there, dog. Oh, this is exciting. Isn't it fun giving other people pain? Oh wait, when you're finished, actually, with the comic, I have some lore to drop about it. It's not like it's not like in story lore. It's about like when I was making it that I'll tell you about in a sec. Do you have an online merch store, or do we have to hunt you down at cons? I do have an online. I do have an online store. It is open at the moment, but you can only buy mystery prints in my comic at the moment because I'm so short stocked on everything else that I'm saving it for conventions essentially. But hopefully sometime this year I'll get like a bunch of stuff up there again. Still, if you want my book, if you want some mystery prints, you can get those online. Booby. The video recording. Wow, what's wrong? What's wrong? It's just a fun home movie. Just a fun home movie. What's going on? Hunt streamer down. Adds more immersion. Yeah, hunt me down. Come to my home. I wonder if I still have— oh, I do! I still have this on OBS. Yeah, so like if you want it, the link's in chat. Go get my comic. I'd appreciate it, dog. How about your door? FBI, open up. Hee. The other day, because I was sharing a hotel room with my friend Lily, who's also an artist and sells at like conventions and stuff. And she told me one night, I must have done this in my sleep because I don't remember. She told me one night I just she was still awake and I farted and I went like and she went hee and like I didn't respond, so she was just like, oh, I guess you're asleep. Time to exchange goods for money. No, the other way around. Money for goods. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. And I told Chester about that and he was like, yeah, that tracks. Somebody say I'm good girl. I don't know what I want to do with this hand actually. That's too small. I want to give her big, the big leathery palm of Big Ape. What am I doing? I need to draw that hand, but I don't know how. What if I just didn't draw it, actually? Today time for you and me. What you like? How you like? Oh, you finish it? What's this art supposed to be? I've never seen this kind of people before. Too busy playing League of Legends. It's Goral. Sometimes you see him. Girls, I heard of him. Austrian, thank you again for buying my comic. I really appreciate it. As much as I jest and torment, it's really flattering when you guys buy my comic and when you've been telling me what you think of it and stuff. Never saw him. Never ever saw him. Never seen it coming. I think like when I sell out of the copies that I have now. I'm also working on the development, so ooh, oh excited! As part of my bookshelf. So far. Just wait for the next one. It's got a plot. Yeah, when I sell out of the ones that I've got printed now, I need to make a few adjustments to the next print run, because number one, it's got my old handle in there, my old art handle. Number two, I need to change one of those last pages so that it says then boyfriend. And number three, there's a special thanks I want to take out. Because okay, look, I know it's in the book, but I'm not gonna say the dude's name. Okay, let me explain myself. Let me explain myself, okay? So the name Heaven's Not Enough actually comes from the name of a song of that was in one of my favorite animes when I was a kid. And it has an absolutely beautiful soundtrack, and it shaped like all of the art I did when I was like 12 and 13. And I was like, I was coming up with a title and I was like, fuck, Heaven's Not Enough is perfect. Also the song itself is like very kind of mellow and a bit sad. And I was like, yeah, no, that kind of fits the vibe. And I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that though, like name it after this song. So I emailed the dude who it's credited to, and he was like, he got back to me quite quickly, and he was like, yeah, no, number one, he was like, yeah, I don't really have much to do with like the rights over those, the songs that he did for like animes and stuff. And number two, he said, either way, it's not a problem if you do something like that, like you name a comic after a song or whatever. So he's like, yeah, just go nuts. You can't like copyright the actual title of a song, so fucking go nuts. And I was like, oh, thank you, dude. And I was like, by the way, I love your music. I appreciate you getting back to me. This song, like the music you did for this show, like really shaped my art back then. And he sent me a reply that was like, oh, hey, no problem. Hey, maybe one day I'll be singing something for something you've animated. And I was like, oh, that's a really sweet reply. So when I finished the book, I sent him a PDF. And I was like, hey, I wanted to thank you for your kind words. And just for your music in general, I've put like a thank you. I put you in like for a thank you in this book. So I figured it was fitting, like if you had a copy of it. And he replied to me, and he was like, thanks. Don't really know what this has got to do to me. Do for me. Don't really know what this is gonna do for, like, about me. Hey, this part, and then he like referred to like the videotape scene, and he was like, are these boxes supposed to be blank? And I was like, what? Am I talking to the same person? This is like really weird and kind of like, I don't know, jagged? It was just... I was like, yeah, no, that's intentional. Thanks, dude. I don't know, it was just the fucking don't really know what this has got to do with me. It's like, motherfucker, like, do you have... is your brain okay? Is your memory holding up alright? So yeah, maybe I'll just be like, you know what, maybe not worth the thank you in the back of the book. Because, like, I'm laughing about it now, but at the time, I was like, oh man, this could, like, I kind of feel really embarrassed. You know? Is that valid? Is that a valid reaction to that? Really loved how it builds up to you fairly quickly. That's probably what's gonna happen. How it's going to go. Oh, the afterword, yeah. Yeah. I was, very, like... It almost feels, embarrassing, like, putting a story you've made out there, you know? I mean, I think that's valid. That's the case with, like, any art you ever do, is, like, you know there's gonna be people who won't like it, and... Yuck. Ew. Gross. Disgusting. You mean to tell me I'm trying something for the first time and it's not going to be perfect? Bruh. That's so fucked up. Started out so strong and they got really dismissive. Yeah, that's exactly it. It just felt so weird. Especially since, like, he read the comic, is the thing, and I made it very clear that I really, like, bore my heart in that comic, you know? Is that the correct expression? I really, like, I put a lot of emotion into it, and especially back then when I was writing it, I didn't really publicly do shit like that. So that was all very new for me. Yeah, no, it's just weird, just strange. Pretty weird people out there, you know, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, strange, very strange. Oh, I like Girl, I think she's cute. Costs nothing to be kind, all you have to do is go, whoa, awesome. Thank you so much for a coffee, Glamour. Yeah, right? It's weird, I don't know, because part of me wanted to read it like he was being like, oh please, this has nothing to do with me, in the sense of like, oh, it was all you, but it really did not come across that way. You know? It was just weird, just strange. Yeah, well. Over it now. Done with that. Like, whatever though. So I'm writing my next one now, and I've got to, just as long as I remember not to thank any musicians, I'll be fine. Hi Celsic, nice to see you, bud. Happy Thursday, how you doing? Are you up and lady today? No gratitude, no gratitude. Actually, I will not be thanking anyone, other than myself and Chester, who are making the comic. Fuck everyone else. You guys didn't do shit. I should clarify. It's very obvious that I'm joking, however, it is insane how much you guys do for me on a daily basis. Just like being around here, like talking to me and stuff like that, encouraging me and just being nice. Even shit like when I'm doing artwork and I'm like, oh, I don't know if this looks good, and you guys are like, oh, what if you tried this? And I'm like, oh yeah, no, that can work. Even if that's the only thing you ever say in chat, even if all you do is like come in and say hi and say like, I hope you're doing well, and then ditch, that's something, you know? You gotta send him a PDF file. It's actually maybe I should send him the PDF again, except it's the version that doesn't have him credited. Be like, hey, I just wanted to send you the updated file. Oh fuck, that'd be really good. I should do that. Cross it out. Nothing to do with it. Fucking nothing to do with him. What does that remind me of? That guy's profile picture where someone was like, a smile would be nice, and he was like, nothing to smile about in my life. Still blown away my friend mentioned me in that, but oh, see, like, I think about that and I'm like, oh, that's so cool, that's so exciting, and then I'm like, wait, I fucking did that for that dude. Ah well. Ah well, I couldn't expect anything. Absolute disrespect. Yeah, you disrespect me, I'm just gonna double down on the disrespect back. Good girl.
Good girl.
I'm gonna go ham with this one right off the bat. Fuck you. We're in real disrespect hours now.
Deja vu, the feeling that you have already experienced something that is actually happening for the first time. Deja vu, the feeling that you have already experienced something that is actually happening for the first time. Deja vu, the feeling that you have already experienced something that is actually happening for the first time.
Get all of the pork? Deja vu? What time is it actually? Ah, we got time. We got time. I do have to catch a train later. But that's not till like at 5. I can go for like another hour. That's a delectable blue. Still think I'm helpful? You made me chuckle. Like Superman's like, yeah, I just kind of stand on the tracks and put my hands out. It's worked before. Dang, yeah, I know. No. Actually, I don't mind that color. Very peachy. Very peachy. My peachy girl! She's peachy! Peach! Fetch train, you have to be, you have to set the right kind of bait and be very, very quiet.
Be very quiet.
What are good colors? She kind of looks like a smoothie. Can't explain it. Actually, she looks like a... This is probably just the blue doing it, but she looks like an alcoholic drink. Don't touch her. I don't really know what I want to do for these, actually. The colors, I mean. I do this every time I paint. I just go fucking nutso bongo. Oh god! Wait, let me pause the music.
Hello, lovely to see you, Raiders. Oh, let me give you a little shout out there.
I'm afraid I'm all on my lonesome in terms of mods today. Thank you so much for the raid, Luminaries.
Hello. What were you up to today? Welcome in.
Moche. It's me. My name is Kitbite, you can call me Kip. I'm a variety streamer and an illustrator, and today, I was drawing Sonic characters, but we pretty much finished this. So now I'm drawing women. How you doing today? Finished up a commission? Hell yeah! Hell yeah, get that work done, get that dough. Get that fucking dough. What if you made me a mod? Could be funny. No. Next question. But yeah, if you've gotta get yourself hydrated, get yourself something to eat, something to drink, by all means, go ahead. It's lovely to have you in. Very happy to see you this fine Thursday, I want to say. We were having like a nice chill time drawing. However, that time has passed. It's chaos time now. We're drawing women and we are potentially playing dogs later if I feel like I have the time. Silly, your door, open up. God keeps trying to kill me, but I will not let her.
Somebody say I'm the girl with a drink and apple wine. Every man seems so happy to see me good.
Maybe like darker. Nice contrast. Oh yeah, actually that's nice contrast. I like that. You're already at the door? Sheesh. Did the Red Rock installation go well for you? I don't know yet because the Xbox that I stream from when I'm at Chester's is at Chester's. And I am currently not at Chester's. So I'll let you know. I'll let you know this weekend. You're a That's why I've avenged you all this time, is I just never invite you in. Just like Morbius, just like most famous vampire Morbius. Huge pog. These are nice colours. You know what? Big fan of this. I'm gonna merge all these down. Actually, that's gonna go terribly if I do them all at once. Is it? No, it's fine. It is cute. Oh, thank you. Hi, Fo! Hello! You didn't miss it. Nuh-uh-uh. I'm still going for like another hour before I catch my train. You're good, dog. You're good. How you doing today, pal? It's been a long time since I painted anything. I always feel like I forget how to paint. Like, in between illustrations. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Somebody say I'm good girl with a drink and apple wines. Every man seems so happy to see me good.
It's nice. I like this color contrast actually.
Nicely enough, I got dressed up before you.
11 p.m. I've had quite a long time day. It wasn't a bad day this time. Rest up, pal. Rest up, my friend. Get up and lady right now. Yeah, of course, bud. Lie in bed, cozy up. Cozy up with your cats. My cat has been so pissed off with me lately. Because she's normally like by my side 24/7. Yujuyon Jikan. But obviously I go to conventions or like I go to Chester's and then I'll come home and she'll be like, oh, it's you, you're back. She'll be pissed off at me for a few minutes and then she'll be like, I'm just kidding, I love you. And then like, it'll be like late at night and she's in my room hanging out. And I'll be like, okay, time for bed, and try to take her downstairs, and then she'll start hissing at me. Like, she'd never attack me. She'd never scratch me. She just hisses at me because, she thinks she's better than everyone. And I'm like, no, you're just being a bitch now. So I just pick her up and take her downstairs. I say she's with me 24/7. She's like by my side when I'm not streaming, because the second I start streaming, she's like, oh no, you're gonna make noise. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of your kind.
She knows.
Imagine listening to like a variety of music. Cat usually greets me at the door when he hears me at the door. I remember he was in a deep sleep. Aww, sleepy baby. Sleepy bear. Somebody say I'm good girl. Bum, bum, bum.
I got dressed up before you. Look at me, this is my love,
All for you. Everyone here is good. I fucking love how often we talk about this song. What was I thinking about today that was like another stream thing? Oh, this one's for the real ones who were there for that one time that I played Sid Meier's Pirates. And like whenever you challenge a guy to a duel, you're like, Chuban! I was thinking about that today. I was thinking about, oh fuck, I just got Chuban. Chuban. Join the Wings Club? No, I'm just drawing. I don't know what Wings Club is. I follow an artist who really likes them. Follows them. Not follows them. The other one? Draws them. And that's like all the Wings Club. That's all I know of it. It's biggish when we would have been kids. No, yeah, I never heard of it. Oh my god, we reached the end of it. Unbelievable. Fucked up. Thought the song was just on repeat? Or as you like, it was for like half an hour. Yes, I think it's just going through like Yakuza songs now. Oh no, this is the extended version of this song now. Imagine not having songs on repeat. Breaking the law, breaking the world, Nishiki! Oi, oi, oi! I used to love Winx Club, but then my family made fun of me because I was thinking about watching the other show. Oh, yuck! Just trying to avoid it. Oh, that's so sad. First kill? No, but I've heard people talking about it. Kazuma Kiryu Karaoke all-time best collection. There's gonna be some in here that I don't know, I think. That's okay. It's bad but good? I like that. I love good bad. Actually, I don't want this to be too big. I need to download like a new bad movie for me and Jessa to watch. Oh wait, actually he had something in mind, but I can't remember what it was. Do Stranger Things tomorrow? I don't care. I really don't care. Everybody cares. I really don't give a shit. All the I'm not watching every Nick Cage movie ever. I'm on the side of they should have ended Stranger Things like after the first season because TV shows just go on way too long. I was going to trouble for that. For what? Oh, this song's a tune actually. I don't know which one this is. Tune. Imagine being Kiryu. Oh my god. I heard so many movies in my youth, but the only time I ever got flagged on certain things. Wickerman! Oh, that's so good! Unbearable weight of massive talent? I've never heard of that. I'd rather not imagine being Kiryu. I want to imagine being Kiryu because Majima would be obsessed with me. You know? Where's Wonderland? Oh, we talked about this. I think? I don't know, I definitely talk about bad movies a lot these days, just because of mine and Chester's binge. Actually, I'm gonna look at what movie he said he wanted to watch next. I should get on that. Let me see. Okay. Underworld. That's another shitty vampire one, isn't it? Underworld. Oh, this looks bad. Yeah, Wales and Bat. Oh, yo, this looks like shit, dude. Kate Beckinsale. Oh my god. Yeah, no, we're watching this. Yeah, yeah, the energy drink one. I remember us talking about this. I remember this. Cause I remember, like, you guys brought it up, in a stream once, and then, like, the day before, Max was talking to me about it. And I was like, oh, that's weird. I didn't know this film existed until literally yesterday. Silent Hill movie. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, I'd love to. I think we'd probably get around to it anyway, because like any video game movie you can guarantee is gonna be bad. I know we've had a conversation like this before about what is the good video game movie, and I can't remember what we decided. I know there's at least one. Oh, Sonic. I was about to say Sonic Hill. Sonic is like the one. But yeah, I mean, believe me, we got through all of the Resident Evils. What was the last one we watched? Oh, Dead or Alive. Which was surprisingly good. I actually really enjoyed it. It was like surprisingly tasteful. It was really good. I mean, like, it was terrible. But like, better than I thought. Just don't watch Doom Annihilation, it's horribly boring. That's the thing. Like, we're trying to find bad movies, but there are a lot of bad movies that are just bad because they're boring. You gotta find that balance between movies that, like, aren't boring but think they're really good. Death Racer, I've never heard of that either. You guys are such a fountain of good bad movies. Surprisingly said. But, right? It was, though. Like, obviously... I think the thing is, Chester said this after we watched it. It's like... They did to the Dead or Alive movie what they did to the Resident Evil movies, except it works because it's Dead or Alive. Like, it's supposed to be like that. It doesn't work with Resident Evil because it's fucking Resident Evil. Movies that were always on film for. Oh, what? Oh, what? No, yeah, you're right. That's probably why I saw Resident Evil so much. Actually, I think we had a DVD of one of them. My god, Kiri, sing it. I can't wait. My favorite one so far is, I think, still has absolutely been Hitman Agent 47. Like that was just a hot piece of shit. Valiant? One with the messenger birds. Oh, wait a minute, let me look this up. Yeah, this is a tune. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen this, but I know of this. Oh, yeah, this looks like it sucks. What they did when they tried to stay true to the newest Resident Evil movies was like too true to the franchise, and it made no sense because they overloaded it. Ugh. I mean, I think the absolute worst of the Resident Evils was Resident Evil 6. Because that was like... They just kind of undid it. Like, that one was just straight up boring. And they just kind of undid everything they did in the other films. I don't know why I'm complaining. It's fucking... It's fucking Paul W. Anderson Resident Evil. Welcome to Raccoon City with bad. Oh, word. I don't remember which. Are there like new ones after those initial 6? Is that what you mean? Ooh, I'm getting peckish. I wonder if like, no, I'll probably eat when I get to London. Is this still Y0? No, this is just Kiryu's best karaoke songs of all time. And you know what? They were right. These are tunes. There was one out last year. Oh, hell yeah. We're taking a bit of a Miller break. We've seen too much Miller Djokovic. Because we wanted to watch Monster Hunter as well, but we need a break from her. Your one from Skins was in it. What do you mean, my one? My one? Like, mine? From Skins? I never watched Skins. Oh, that's a nice color actually, that top part. That's better up here actually. I kinda think I've done too much to it. But, like, just that is not enough. The girl they all wanted in Skins. I still don't know who that is. Detective Pikachu. Oh yeah, no, you're right. That was a banger. That was a McFucking banger. I'm gonna turn the rest of that down and then grab this and duplicate it a couple times. Oh my god. Scodelario? What the fuck is this? I don't know who this is. Not a clue. Haven't the foggiest. I'm gonna get rid of some of these actually. Yeah, she was in Skins. I gathered that. I figured that out. Oh man. That really tickled me. LOL! Like the one thing I knew about this girl. I wanna do something here like this, but not like that. You know? My god, tunes! The absolute tunes today. Absolute banger central today. Maybe the red? The purple rather? And then down here, blue. Blue light. Oh, this one's a tune. I like this one. How are these colors? I don't know if I like that. I think I use too much purple all the time. I wonder how it looks if I get rid of that on the blue. Like that. Just remembered how of the 2 times I've been to a US cinema, one of those was for the Sonic movie. I still haven't seen the Sonic movie. I've only ever heard good things. I feel like I should go, you know? Well, I should see it. It's not in cinemas anymore. What if, wait. Okay, here's an idea. Okay, put that there. Put it there, partner. And I'm gonna take a while to play around with this one because I don't fucking know what I'm doing with it. I think I know about the Sonic thing. There's a whole reason that I forgot about that. Let's try this. This one's a tune. I like this one a lot. Okay, wait. Let me pull this off first before we have opinions on it. Let me at least do some of it. New movies out? Yeah. The second one. I mean, yeah, people love them. Heard nothing but good things. Raining now, is it? Oh, don't. I have to walk in that. Actually, I don't know how I feel about this one. Maybe it needs to be, like, more on the face. Nah, I'm not a fan of that. These pastel colors are just too nice. You know? I wish I could do that with Kiryu. Maybe it's fine just like this, honestly. Give it some noise. See how that looks. Wow, that's great. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. What's it like with that anyway? Is this the quick play? Oh, yeah, it is. It just looks bizarre to me for some reason. It's definitely better with that backlight. Don't know. Not too sure about this. Maybe it does need like a little extra something, but... Not like that, but something like that. You know? Like, maybe like around the edge. Sparkle in her eye, a little gleam. I need some more blue on the face. Like that. What am I trying to do? Not even I could tell you. Oh, yeah? A visit from my mom. So every now and again, just forgets that I stream. I can't. Oh man, now I don't mind that. What have I haven't done anything. Why do I not mind that anymore? Color's so fucking difficult. What does this need? It's a lot better with the noise. I do like the noise. Good bit of texture. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Maybe. Yeah, no, I think I like this now. The backlit version? Hee hee clap.
Honk honk.
What do we think of this one? What is the what's the
Ha he.
what's the verdict? That's the word. These colors. Big fan? No, it's a girl. Hope this helps. I didn't like it at first, but I think it seems like her hair is a source of light itself. I kind of like, yeah, that's my intention.
That's exactly what I wanted.
What does it look like with like a black background? That's kind of nice, actually. That's pretty good. I like that. Oh, take it in. People love the girl. I love you. I think you're very polite. Let me give this like a. Is that working? Yeah, that is working. Hold on. Let's try that. A little more. Yeah, no, I like this. When they have phosphorescent hair. Yeah, let's do this. Dark shading with the bright blue hair. It's like what comic I've been reading. Ooh, what comic is that? I just like bright hair, bright backlit hair. Imagine like not dicking around and just finally painting. Could you imagine like not procrastinating when you have to move on to the next stage of painting? Ugh. Electric bones? Oh my god, same. Oh hell yeah. Oh, that looks good. Wait, I like that. I don't want to keep it like that. Electric seal. You know what? Fuck you. If I... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Snoosh. Maybe I'll... That's the comic's name. Yeah, no, I know. I'm just yanking your Glocken balls. What am I missing here? Where's... Oh, because the colour's like... Oh, I see. If I merge all of these at once, am I gonna have an issue? Doesn't look like it, no. Cool. If I merge this, I'm gonna have an issue. I know this already. Oh! No issues? Okay. Maybe I'll keep it all on one layer then. Copy that. Whoops. Copy that. Merge. Yeah, okay. I'll keep some of the light out then. That'd be cool. God, the noise really does a lot for me. The speckles. I'll work with it without for a little bit, but like it's good with. It kind of gives like the untidiness I like about a sketch, I think. You know? Cause like there's something about like having a sketch and then you like line it and you're like, oh fuck, I've ruined it. But it's just, I think cause the sketch is messy enough and your brain is like filling in the gaps. Something about noise like helps like keep that, I think. I like it a lot. Maybe I'll just keep this one simple. I don't do a lot of stuff. I don't do enough stuff with a dark background. He adapted my skeleton. Oh! Is this Bakamitai? But like the sad version? Bakamitai. Oh hell yeah. Crank this bad boy up. Husoka. Yeah! Yeah! That was on too! The softness of graveyard. Yeah, yeah! Yeah, it's nice. It just it kind of ties in with all the colors as well. Hi, Afora, how are you? What a fucking tune. Is this a full version? Oh, hell yeah. Good. Oh, I'm lovely, thank you. I'm getting a lot done this week. It really puts me in a good mood. Oh, what happened? I've got time. Actually, I really don't. The heck? Oh, yes, it does. It does. I have a little bit of time, but let me see how much of this I can get done. It's a good thing I packed my bag last night instead. How'd your choice go, Mike? Finish another cake. Oh my god, you're such a powerhouse. Did you put it in Discord? Please do, yeah. I'd love to see. Gently weeping. Let's skip karaoke hours. Delicious. Maybe I should keep the noise on just so I can God damn. He goes so hard. Refer to all layers. There we go. Yeah, maybe I should keep the noise on just so I can see what I'm doing better. Wait, no, that's because I'm using the wrong tool. Pick up color from layer. There we go.
ろくな男やない。揃いの
I love this version.
指輪外します。
It works so well, like, as an acoustic version.
なんなのよこの涙。
バカみたい。Violin's so good. They went so hard with that one. Oh, what a tune! Yo, I haven't heard this one for ages. Oh my god. Oh, what a tune, man. Hell yeah, let's go! They're in sync. Oh, headbangs all around, man. Get ready. さあ意地張って意地張って咲かせましょう。I fucking love this song. I haven't heard it in a while. What a fucking banger, man. I've been so nice about my kitty upset. Yeah, because you're fucking talented, man. It's because they're fucking great. We love a glowy head girl. Easy happy, sakasemasho. Easy happy. Iji sakura. Iji sakura. Gatsuga. Oh, here we fucking go. Oh, we're on to all the bangers now. She turned out good so far. I'm glad I went with like the dark backlighting thing. I'll do a little more. I wish I had Kiryu's range. Nishiki. Breaking the law, breaking the world, who I say. This feels really nice. I don't know what it is about today's stream that's just felt so good. It's just been doodling. Like, it feels like we're all just... I mean, I know we are, but like, we're all just hanging out. We listen to nice music and just vibe together, and now we got like the hype bangers on. And we're just grooving. I'm getting some good work done too. Cultivate a good audience of nice and polite people. You are one of them. You are the nicest and politest. I think you're very polite. Nishiki, Nishiki. God, this is so dramatic. What is the next one? Shiluku's Pure Love and Comradeship. I've heard all my favorite ones. Well, there's a lot of there's a lot of Kiryu karaoke songs that I don't know yet. The exciting potential. I feel like Gaul is going to do something epic in the 80s nightclub to this song. She's gonna get up and later. This song's so dramatic, man. For what? They went so hard. This is straight up from the Sonic soundtrack. Ooh, I'm getting hungry now. And I'm probably not gonna eat until I get to London later.
But I wanna eat now.
A little snack for the road, perhaps. A single grain of rice. A small food? Yeah, maybe. You know what? You might be onto something. Maybe. Oh, I recognize this one. This has got to be one of the K1 or 2 ones. Because, like, I recognize it, but just vaguely. Actually, this might be from Y4, right? 3 or 4. Good shit. time is my train? Is it like 5:30 on the dot? It might be. Yeah, 5:30 on the dot. Wow! What do I need to do? You know what? I think now is a good time to wrap up because I've got to get some shit on my USB before I head off as well as sorting myself out a small food and some other bits and pieces. So we're gonna wrap up. Thanks for joining me today. Let me find someone to raid. We actually got a lot of work done today. I'm very happy. I'm very, very pleased. See you again soon. Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for being with me today for Rose Polaroid, Roseroid, and Gore Alert. We done some good work today. Good job. Good job, everyone. Pat yourself on the back. I haven't been able to say for a whole lot of stream before. Oh, really? I guess I hadn't done them a lot recently. But I've been really hyped about art this week. We're gonna go see Hannah. Oh, thank you. So kind. So very kind. Please, 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 if you can, use the raid message. I'd very much appreciate it. And be super nice. Be super nice and sweet. Share my socials if you want them to keep up to date with me and all that jazz. Hype, hype, and be good. Be good. Used to watch her YouTube vids. Oh, she's great. I fucking love Hannah. Just nice, just good vibes. Okay, I do have the dash. Yeah, be good, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!